What's up guys, Rico here. Welcome back to Chibind Brothers. Well, let's switch it up a little bit. A few months ago, I made a video about Discovery credit card. It's actually a secure credit card where I talk about how good it is and pretty much recommended this one to you for mostly people that have a really bad credit or people that have no credit at all and they try to build up the credit all the way back. And get this credit card or this secure credit card, literally, it doesn't matter if you're a student, it doesn't matter if you have a job, it doesn't matter even if you're unemployed. This is a credit card or the secure credit card that actually going to help you rebuild your credit back on. But for the fact that I made the video last time, I didn't actually have myself that credit card, which I kind of felt like I should try and get one. And once I actually do get one, I'm going to make a follow-up video. And from you guys' request, I decided to get one and make a follow-up video. So that way I can literally show you what I got, what came into the mail. We can unbox it pretty much together and literally show you every single benefit that actually comes with this secure credit card. So without further ado, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to get to it. I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to go over everything that I think you should know and why I pretty much recommend this credit card. So without further ado, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you get videos just like this one every single time we post them. So, well, let's get into it. All right, guys. So this is it. This is pretty much what came into the mails. I got everything. This one was delivered by USPS, but it took really fast. It's actually first class USPS. I received it into the mails, and I'm about to show you exactly. We're probably gonna unbox it together, and we're pretty much gonna look what exactly came into it. So, well, let's do it. Here we go. Let's open this box. It's actually pretty cool. I've never had a mail like this. You know, it's kind of like real nice and all put together. So, here we go. All right. Ooh, fancy, huh? Look at that. That's kind of cool. All right. Ta-da! There is the baby. So pretty much when you open it, it comes with this little thing that looks kind of a wallet. And then when you go around and you open it, there it is right there. Hopefully you can see it right there. So just like I expected it, and actually you can get it in so many different colors. I just like the dark kind of gray with the, you know, the logo and everything on it. It's pretty good. And by the way, even if you have a really good credit, it doesn't matter, like I said, even if you have a really good credit, you can still get it, you know. But again, if you don't have a credit or you have a really bad credit, this is gonna help. And I'm gonna show you how I actually applied for it. I didn't have to talk to anybody at all. It took me like 1 minute. And I mean 1 minute, that's how long it takes to do this. And it's just this quick. And the process is really fast, it's pretty easy, and I'll show you all the benefits. But you know what, let's keep doing this. So I'm gonna get this. It's pretty good actually. So everything is out. Okay, here, all the paperwork and stuff. It comes out of it. A bunch of stuff that I'm probably gonna read some of it, but all the legal stuff and everything else, you know, it's always a little bit too much. But I still need to know what's going on, so I'm probably gonna take some time and read it. But I'm pretty much just going to show you the gist of it and what really you need to know. So we're gonna go over it in just a little bit. And get this, you actually get a free FICO score with this one. It's really one of the top notch, you know, pretty much out there. And you get it for free with this one. So, well, there it is, guys. There's the baby girl right there. Nice. So this is it. It's real nice. Well, it's plastic, of course, but it's really nice, pretty nice finished. Everything else, all the information, it's actually on the back. That's the reason why you can pretty much see me showing you the front, because it looks like, well, where's your name and everything else? Everything is in the back. So for the sake of this video, and this is pretty much my personal information, so I'm not gonna show you the back, but just like you would expect any other credit or any other card that comes from the bank, you're gonna have your credit card number, your name on it, basically expiration dates and blah and all the other stuff that you need, and the secure code all in the back, and the information that you need as far as phone number to call, let's say Discover credit card to be able to talk to them about any issues that you might have. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. We just did it together. We just unboxed it. I haven't actually activated, just like you saw me. I literally just unboxed the box. unbox the box. Anyway, I just opened it in front of you guys, so I'm probably going to activate this one right after I'm done recording this video. So, well, without further ado, just like I said, I'm not going to be talking too much. I need to tell you exactly what you need to know, what you actually need to know, and how long it actually takes for you to get this one. And you're going to be blown away, and what type of benefit you get from this. You cannot match. No one else is doing this. Like, no one else has something like this. This is actually a credit card that helps you. It actually helps the person, or should I say the customer or the client, like you and me or anybody else who want to use it. It actually helps you. It's not a one-way situation, like, you know, only the financial institution is getting something out of it. You actually do get something out of it, and I'm going to explain to you just in a little bit. So let's get into it. All right, so just like I said, the first step really in applying for this one, just like you said, it takes literally a minute. And I'm actually going to scroll down so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I'm showing you right now onto my screen. So here it is. Again, you can actually choose which one you want to have. And as you can tell, there's so many colors and so many designs. There's at least, I believe, 1, 2. So there's a column of 5, and you have another 5. So there's 25 different ways you can pretty much get these ones. So, you know, and now here it is, your personal information. You got your name, you put your address down, you know, name, blah, blah, blah. You got your address down here, everything you should do, just like anytime when you're applying for almost anything. And then once you do that, of course, personal information, date of birth, employment status, housing, rental, whatever, total gross income. Here's the thing. I'm going to, because you're probably gonna be like, oh, I don't work, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. Look, you could be a full-time, you could be a part-time, you could be retired, you could be self-employed, you could be a college student, we could be whatever, because this one just sits either, so anything, really, whatever you do. Oh, you could be unemployed. Look at that. You know, but here's the thing, as long as you have some kind of income or something that you're getting, even when you're unemployed, I'm pretty sure some people probably are getting some kind of benefit. It's still an income. So whatever you have, you can literally put it down there, and how much you pretty much pay in rent, so that way they can make sure, you know, whatever you're getting into. Because this information is not just because they want to approve you for whatever you need, but they also need it because, you know what, for a secure credit card, you actually make a deposit because you have a bad credit or you don't actually have a credit. But for the fact that you are in that situation, first the bank needs to make sure that you put a deposit, to which if you were to default, then you don't have to owe anything, because what they're going to do is just take your deposit and pay for it. But here's the thing, just hear me out. The thing is, they're actually using that deposit to see really if you're actually going to stick to the plan, and you be able to use the credit card the way you're supposed to be using it, and then pay your bills in time. And once they actually see that consistency for, tell me, I mean, it's literally about for a period of like 6 months. Once they see a consistency in paying the bills and the usage of the actual secure credit card, the Discover Secure Credit Card, your deposit is refundable. They will give you all your money back, and they're going to open their own line of credit. Now they're going to give you a credit with their own money, because now this time they know they can trust you because you had a deposit, you used it wisely as you were going through and all the usage that you were doing, and now they decided, I think there is good enough, they can handle their finances. They will give you your money back after it's usually a period of like 3 to 6 months, and then they give you a line of credit. And most of the time, whatever deposit you give, let's say you put a $200, $300, or $500 deposit, that's going to be your first line of credit. But once they refund that money back to you, the next line of credit they're gonna open into their own money, it's actually going to be larger. It is probably, let's say if you do a 300, maybe next time they're gonna make it like a 6, 7, 8, or even $1,000. If you had a $500, they could make it a $1,500 line of credit with their own money, and they refund you your money. So that's kind of what I wanted to add on this side note here real quick. And again, total gross, whatever, for your monthlies and all that, email address, and terms and conditions. And just like you can see, you agree and submit. That's it. Look, I'm going to show you again. It literally takes a minute. Your personal information, things you always do on probably almost every day, every single time you need something or whatever you got to do or everywhere else you go. Here we go. Literally your information and a little bit of finance, whatever you got. And then the terms of conditions and everything else. Usually most people don't even read them, but you should if you can. And then you agree and you submit. That's it. It's done. It took me about a week and a half by the time I actually got a response and basically telling me they're sending me the credit card, the secure credit card itself. And since it came in first class, pretty much the next day I already had it. So from the day I actually applied to the day I received the secure credit card, it took about a week and a half. And I understand with everything that's going on, some things are a little bit slower, but still, it took a week and a half and I only applied in like 1 minute. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to have someone trying to judge me because maybe my credit wasn't that good or something like this, or I didn't have the greatest job or whatever. They needed more. No, nobody cared really. They just cared about everything that I put in there. And I just said, okay, I'm going to do this. They're literally giving me a chance. If I'm in that position of saying I'm trying to rebuild my credit, or I don't have any credit at all and I'm trying to have a credit or build one. And that's literally how much it took or how long it took. So that's that. So now here are some of the pretty good benefits that I would like you to see. We're going to start from the beginning. First of all, you earn cash back with this secure credit card. You discover it. It goes all the way up to 5% cash back on a lot of different things, just like you can see here, a lot of different purchases you can make. Up to 1%, earn 1% cashback on all other purchases automatically. So these ones like day-to-day purchases on the 5% cashback on most of everything that you do, and then up to 1% on all other purchases. It could be different one, but they actually are described in as we're scrolling below. But here's the good thing: you're getting a 2x match, which means let's say if you get, let's say you purchase something for $100 and you get a 5% cashback, which is like $5. Guess what? Discovery credit card gives you also another $5. So you have $10. It's like a 401k where you get a match. You get your cash back, they also match. And they do that for the first year that you actually get this credit card. This is really great. Nobody else does this. No one. Trust me, no one does it. So this is a great deal actually. And just like you can see on groceries, gas, restaurant food, or whatever, entertainment and phone, or whatever you want to purchase online, whatever you do, you get it for, like you see, cashback 5% all year long. Now, this is the most important thing that most people want to see. A lot of the credit card actually comes with fees, a bunch of different fees, because they have somehow trying to find ways to make money anyway. That's why I was saying this is the most friendly that you'll find, especially for someone who most financial institutions don't actually trust, because either you have a bad credit, or like, I don't know, you have charge-offs and you have, I don't know, bankruptcies and whatever, even worse, or whatever it could be. Or you have no credit at all, so they don't even know if you could be credible or anything like that. They can't really trust you. But guess what? They usually try to, get money from people, and they charge you no annual fee. Zero, zip, nothing, zero. Like literally zero. I just repeated myself like multiple times, but I just want to make sure you know. Zero annual fees, zero. Like zero, really. Anyway, and just like you can see, and your interest rate, I talked about the annual fee. That's something different, because credit card usually actually charge you both fees, like an annual fee, and on top of that, they charge you interest rate. But if you actually pay all your bills on time, you won't really have to pay for interest. But still, sometimes it may happen, something happen, you pay a little bit too much, you have to make some kind of payment through it. But still, here's the thing, the interest rate is 0% for 14 months. So for the first year and 2 months, it's zero. Then after that, just like you can see, it goes up to, between 11 to 22%. Most credit card, when you get them, especially when it's your first time or anything, your percentage, your APR, it's always somewhere between 22 or 24 to like 30%. Most of the time. But look at this one, it's between 11 to 22% after that, after the first 14 months. This is incredible. Like you will not find a deal like this anywhere else. That's why I personally recommend this. But again, it is going to be your choice and what you think. And if you're looking for something, whatever you're going to think is going to work for you. But as far as I look at different things, and I know usually most of us wants to get the best deal possible. And you also want to feel like, someone actually cared somewhere and they want to give you a chance to, to make yourself credible, to build up whatever credit you have, or to put yourself forward for maybe you would like to have a bigger line of credit later. And this really is actually helping you than most secured credit card you can find out there. So now, as we're going down below here for different things you pretty much do, again, fraud liabilities. If you didn't make any purchases at all, you can pretty much, you won't be charged for anything. Literally zero, you're covered for that. You can freeze or basically turn it on and off anytime, whatever you want. About the cashback match, like I was saying, for every dollar you get cash back, Discovery credit card actually matches it back to you for the first year that you actually have this card. And then the other thing is, like you see, I wanted to show you all these questions that most people might actually have. Here's another question is, do I have to do everything to get my cashback match? Here, you don't have to do anything. There's no signing up. You just have to have the card with you, purchase whatever you gotta purchase, and then you get your cash back and it's actually matched. And then here's another question. Is there a limit to how much Discover will match? It doesn't matter. There's no limits. So if you're purchasing, depending on how much you're going to put as a deposit, and again, you can start at 200, 300, 400, even if you want to make a deposit of like a $5,000 as a secure deposit, and then you're going to get it back 100%. As far as you're paying everything, just like you should, they don't owe anything. And once they give it back, they're probably going to open a line of credit to you double, like 10,000, probably even 15,000 after that. I know the numbers are getting bigger, but that's why I'm bringing it down even to $200 because you can. You literally can. And there is no limit. If you earn all the way up to $50 or $100 or $200 at the end of the year, they're going to give you another $200 much back. So there is no. And the time to actually redeem it, if you were to redeem, you don't have to wait until the end of the year or a certain period of time. Whenever you have the cash back, you can literally redeem it anytime you want. If you don't want to use it on a credit card, you can always transfer it to your own account. So you're literally getting free money. Let's say you go buy a cell phone, whatever it is, you buy the cell phone, you got some cash back. And guess what? Most of the time when everybody go buy a cell phone, you need to buy like a cover, you need to buy this and that, blah, 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 and all that stuff. But guess what? If you buy that cell phone, whatever hundreds of money you're gonna pay for, you get cash back from it, and that cash back can actually be used to pay for everything else that you need, like a cover or screen, whatever. And it's you kind of get all that for free, pretty much. So those are really, really good deals that I very, very much wanted to mention. So this is, I don't want to make this video too long, so I just wanted to kind of get into all this and show you guys what's the benefits. And I wanted to leave you with one secret and something that most people should know once you get this secure credit card, especially if you're building your credit or rebuilding your credit. Again, credit utilization. Credit really use a very high impact on your score. And if you want to get the most and a good, like really good score on your credit, don't use more than 35%. Do not use more than 35. I would actually even say 30%. Why I'm saying, let's say you have a deposit of $200. 30% on your $200 is $60 because you're still at the beginning. You're waiting. You want to get trusted before they actually give you a bigger line of credit. Since you're basing this on your own deposit that you made, basically try to use $60 on a credit maximum. So don't use new stuff. Don't use your credit card for new purchases, for things that you don't always do. Instead, use it for things that you usually do. Like, for example, if you have your Netflix, you can put your Netflix bill is like $13. If you have, let's say, I don't know, your Amazon Prime, another like $12, whatever, if you pay every month, you add it there. If, let's say, you use like, I don't know, $20 of gas every month, maybe you use more, I don't know, just something like that. You can also add up to it. Things that you always use money for, you always spend money on, you can actually use it on this card, so that way it's be easier for you to pay back because you use this money anyway every single time you need it to. So use it wisely, and once you do that, you're gonna get a lot of points really your scores are going to be much higher, and you're most likely going to get a line of credit much quicker and get your money back and actually get a credit card with the company or with the financial institution, which is Discover. Another thing that I wanted to add is the minute I got this card, I got approved for it, I noticed something. My FICO score went up by 24 points. Just the minute when I got approved and I got for this, by the time I received it, my FICO score went up. So just think about that. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to make the video shorter. I tried to do as much as I could, but hey, there's a lot that I wanted to talk about and I try to squeeze it in. I don't want to make a 1 hour video, so let's keep it to where it is right now. So I'm also leaving the link to discover it, the website basically, and where you can go and apply. Real quick, I'm actually gonna leave it in the description below. You can go ahead, click on it, and pretty much if you are interested in getting one of these cards, or if you would like to build a credit or rebuild a credit, whatever situation you're in, it's really quick, it's fast, it only takes 1 minute, literally. And well, you should be able to get one just like this, or whatever color you would like. You got 25 choices. Just like always, guys, if you like to trade just like we do, you know this is a finance channel. We're talking about everything from credit card to basically your personal finance, and all the way stocks and cryptos and everything else. So if you would like to invest in the stock market using Webull, please don't forget to sign up using the link in the description below. Sign up, deposit at least $100. You and I will both get full free stock just like that. Or if you like to use M1 Finance and deposit at least $100 by using the link in the description below when you sign up, you and I will pretty much gonna both get $30 just like that. Magic. So thank you guys for watching this video. As always, as for me, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.